close up in the dark. For one weary traveler whose hand set the spark. An abundance of game so settled his head. The place of his tent built his homestead. For many a year, weary roadman he'd host. In his home in the forest along Wyoming road. When the village rose up, the bows were stuck around. They called it the corners, near old Bugtown. Oh, no matter where I roam, the shade of that chestnut tree will always be home. I'm just a boy born underneath the shade of that chestnut tree. I'm just a boy born underneath the shade of that chestnut tree. The industry came, smoke filled the air. From the coal and the brick and the silk so fair. Bucktown did prosper for many a year. Gave a purpose to the thousands who migrated here. And all these years later, when the work was cut down, the factories and mills started leaving our town. Our fathers had labored and how our mothers did toil. And those greedy motherfuckers left the foreign soil. Oh, no matter where I roam, the shade of that chestnut tree will always be home. I'm just a boy raised underneath the shade of that chestnut tree. I'm just a boy raised underneath the shade of that chestnut tree. Like many before me, I grew up near a bar. Played in the street, I played my guitar. My knuckles show my conquest, my teeth show my defeat. Win or lose, always choose to die on my feet. From the Roaring Brook to Sport Hill, from the patch to the dump. From the cemetery city to the mountains of the bump. From the corners down to Hollywood, the trestles to the res. I won't let you down, oh Bucktown, I'm done more till death. And oh, no matter where I roam, the shade of that chestnut tree will always be home. When I die, listen to me, scatter my ashes beneath the old chestnut tree. When I die, listen to me, scatter my ashes beneath the old chestnut tree.
So you have a new album coming out?
Yeah, it's gonna be coming out pretty soon. I just have to I'm recording some more stuff for it yet. So once I get that recorded and mastered and I get everything into production, I would say, what is it now? I would say it's definitely gonna be done by October. You know, maybe like maybe I'll shoot for like a Halloween release.
Do you have the name of the title?
Yeah, the album's gonna be called Sunday Nights and Whiskey Fights.
Okay. Do you have upcoming shows?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna be playing at a lupus benefit on September 15th, and that's back in my hometown of Dunmore, PA. My cousin sets up the whole benefit. My cousin has lupus, so every year she raises money for the Lupus Foundation, and I play at the benefit every year with a bunch of like my friends who are musicians. We all just kind of get together, donate our time, and play for a good cause. And we usually raise a good amount of money every year for it. I wrote this song. I broke this thumb off of my wrist completely a couple years ago. I mean, it was still on because there's skin there, but I broke the bone right off. So I was like out of commission for a while, and I couldn't play for a long time. And while I was in recovery from the injury, the doctors had given me so much fucking Vicodin that I ended up kind of getting a little hooked on Vicodin there for a little bit. And it's a bitch, man. And I wrote a song about kind of like what it feels like when you're a little hooked on Vicodin. And this song's called, what the hell is this song called? I forget what I call this song. I think it's just, it's Handfuls of Vicodin. That's what it's called. Pills for sleeping, pills for pain, pills to wake me up again. Over the counter and over the phone, under the trestles when you're all alone. Pills for dreaming, pills for fun, pills for when the workday is done. Under the moonlight, under your tongue, never thought it'd be like this when I was young. Handfuls of Vicodin have made me their bitch. Give me just one more to stop this itch. Laying in bed, I finally ran dry with a fever that shakes and wishing to die. Pills for your memories, pills for your fears, pills to lay waste to the best of your years. Down in the basement, down on the floor, I'd do anything for just one more. Said I'd do anything for just one more.
What kind of songs do you usually tend to sing about?
Well, I don't know. I kind of just sing about what I know about, you know, like I do, like a lot of my songs like have to do with, you know, growing up in a small town and, you know, coming from a, you know, like a working class background. You know, my old man worked in a factory forever. I worked in a factory forever. It's, you know, it kind of, I don't know, it's a bit Springsteen-ish in a way, I suppose, when you know, you write about what you know about, and it's about factories and small towns, and it seems so cliche to say that, but it's, you know, not everybody lives in New York City or Philadelphia. So, I don't know, but that's, you know, I write about my everyday stuff, you know, dealing with my life, you know, like I have a song about my kids, I have a song about my cousin who died. He was like my best friend in the world, he was like my brother, and you know, he died when he was 32, and that just, you know, it ruined me, and I guess my way of really dealing with stuff is to kind of like write songs about it. That's kind of my therapy, I suppose. You know.
Do you find it difficult to sing that song about Jack?
I do. You know what? It kind of like, I always tell people, like, I wish I never had to write that damn song in the first place. I wish he was still alive, and I wish I never had to write it. But I'm glad that I wrote it, and it hurts every time I have to play it, and every time I sing it, it's like a wound that just never really heals, you know? Give me 8 nights of whiskey. Give me 8 days of pills. Sun setting over your house on the hill. nights of whiskey. Give me 8 days of pills. 32 years cut short in one night. 8 days of whiskey, 8 drunken nights. Double up on this glass, 'cause I'm drinking for 2. Been drunk for a week and nowhere near through. Give me 8 nights of whiskey. Give me 8 days of pills. 'Cause the sun's setting over those East Drinker Street hills. Patrons say they've done more. Your heart has grown still. Give me 8 nights of whiskey. Give me 8 days of pills. 'Cause we were so young, and our hearts were strong, and nothing could take us down. We were kings without a crown. Took a trip to New York City to ease my troubled brain. Drank all night in Manhattan, passed out on the train. Woke up in a diner somewhere in New Jersey. If this doesn't kill me, nothing can hurt me. Nothing can hurt me, no, no. Give me 8 nights of whiskey. Give me 8 days of pills. The sun's setting over your house on the hill. There's a blackout in Dunmore. The wind has grown still. Give me 8 nights of whiskey. Give me 8 days of pills. Slept it off in Suffolk at the home of my friend. I woke in the morning and I did it again, 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 and again, and again. Give me 8 nights of whiskey. Give me 8 days of pills. 'Cause the sun's setting over those East Drinker Street hills. The patrons say they've done more. Your heart has grown still. Give me 8 nights of whiskey. Give me 8 days of pills. 'Cause we were so young, and our hearts were strong, and nothing could take us down.